everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be discussing with you Women's History Month. And I was made aware about this by a friend yesterday, so I went and researched it, and this is what it actually is on the actual website. Women's History Month had its origins as a national celebration from 1981, when the American Congress passed the Act PUB-L 9728, which authorised and requested the President to proclaim the week beginning March the 7th, 1982 as Women's History Week. Throughout the next 5 years, the American Congress continued to pass just resolutions designating a week in March as Women's History Week. In 1987, after being petitioned by the National Women's History Project, the Congress then passed another act called PUB-L 109, which designated the month as Women's History Month. Since 1995, there have been several presidents who have proclamations designating the month of March to make it Women's History Month. So, when does Women's History Month start? Women's History Month starts on Monday, March the 1st, and will end on Wednesday, March the 31st. So, who and what women inspire me? So, there's Temple Grandin, Susan Boyle, Anne Hegerty, Laura James, the Duchess of Cambridge, Mcginnis, and the late Princess Diana of Wales. So I've written some little paragraphs about these lovely ladies in here. So the first one I want to start with is the Duchess of Cambridge. The Duchess of Cambridge inspires me with her determination and passion on mental health, and that she is determined to break down the stigma that surrounds it. She is also very relatable to the public which she serves. She really cares to make change, and that makes me smile because people such as her are very humble and respectful. I feel that I'm very determined just like she is. So the next one is Susan Boyle. Susan Boyle inspires me as a female also on the spectrum. She's become an advocate telling people to spread awareness and her experience of being diagnosed and how she was a singing talent show. She's still very relatable. I like that she's not hidden herself away. So next one is Anne Hegerty. Anne inspires me as another female on the autism spectrum. Her in-depth knowledge for quizzes and facts and order is very much like myself. She's also very blunt and says what she feels without no filter and say what's on her mind. Exactly the same as what I do. So next one is Laura James. Laura James is a autism mum and a autism bookseller. Laura James inspires me because she's a successful bookseller and an autistic woman who is an advocate for autism. She's been very honest on TV about her experiences of being diagnosed as a late adult. She's very successful within the public media. So that's another one who I like talking about. And then the next two who I've got here, next one is Mcginnis. Mcginnis inspires me, as recently she announced that all 3 of her children are diagnosed as being on the autism spectrum. She also recently became an ambassador for the National Autistic Society, and that she's a campaigner for autism acceptance, as am I, and I live with it. So it's great to see another celebrity standing up in full support. And lastly, but no means least, is the late, great Princess Diana, known as the English Rose. Princess Diana of Wales inspires me, even though sadly she's no longer here. She lost her life back in 1997. It is her spirit and passion of wanting to make change in humanity and just being the gentle princess that she always was, giving the smile and being warm to people, and always being with people on their own level, being relatable and being real. And the fact she liked everybody that she met. She was just dedicated to charity work, and she just was a perfect example of what an English person was trying to do to make change. She wasn't someone who conformed to being told what to do, and I just take a lot from her and what she stands for, and it's so sad that she's no longer here. But I just feel that she's just a great example of humankind, humanity, kindness, respect, and them kind of things. So yeah, and then I'm going to read my own little perspective as from it in here. So what does Women's History Month mean to me? Women's History Month means to me that me, as a woman on the spectrum, I can be proud to be who I am and how far I've come on my autism journey. Knowing that I'm a strong individual, knowing that there are other women just like me who are advocating for change and awareness in society today, so people can better understand that I'm lucky to be able to have such support from local media. So now that it's acceptable that women can be seen on the spectrum and be disabled without feeling to be ashamed, I have included a list of people that inspire me, and they are known autistic campaigners and non-autistic influencers that inspire me. I think that it is important to recognise that the women who are seen as influencers in history by celebrating Women's History Month. It shows all the achievements that we continue to do in our lives. I'm proud of being the woman I've become, and all the awareness that I do in my local community and the confidence that it's given me. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will be back with you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.